Can he have Blockbuster? No! Black Mass! Black Mass! This almost never happened. Cole looking for some strong. Oh my days! WWE Velocity. This guy could do it right now. No! Styles! Styles is the new champion. I know what you're thinking. Oh, but my favourite wrestling show's cancelled during the fight. Well, don't worry about that. Sit back, relax, and let us be your favourite. Welcome back to Velocity, ladies. Good job on the right this time. That's how much it means to these wrestlers. No, to Paul, caution to the wind, like Jeff Hardy, and neck breaker him from the top of the ladder. Not only that, but Woods landed on the ladder as well. And as you can see, Kushida walking away. And here you go. Still your Evolution champion, Becky Lynch. We have a new Velocity champion, and his name, Kenny Omega. That is right, Matt Hardy. Adam Cole is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for Velocity. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got rid of the commentators. We're back, Velocity, in a multi-person Mania event. We have number one contenders matches, battle royals, and a championship match for you tonight here in Cleveland, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me in another series of Velocity. I know things are a little bit different, and we kind of have to go along with the flow, but we're up. Please like, subscribe. And we've got some main matches tonight. Tonight we have a number one contenders match for the Velocity World Championship. Who will come out on top, Edge or AJ Styles? I'm kind of rambling, I'm sorry, I apologise. Then, the 6 men who will be involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Seth Rollins, Tommaso Ciampa, the head of the table Roman Reigns, the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, Isaiah Swerve Scott, and the Swiss Superman Cesaro. Then, we have an 8-woman battle royal determining the number one contender for the Evolution Championship in the Evolution division. We have last week's winner Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, Toni Storm, Kaylee Ray, Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair. Then, in a huge championship matchup, we have an open challenge issued out by the Cruiserweight Champion Kushida and Santos Escobar. Santos Escobar, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, answered the call. He will go up in a one-on-one matchup. Then we have in our main event, first main event of the evening, we have Pete Dunne and Josh Cole going up again. Josh Cole looking to exact revenge on the win that Pete Dunne got on him last week. And then, in a main event, we are determining the number one contender for the Tag Team Championships as Money in the Bank. In this next episode, we have Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner of Imperium, Mustache Mountain, Trent Seven and Tyler Bate, and the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. We have a bunch of matches scheduled tonight. Absolute bangers, 5-star classics, you name it. Like, subscribe, Velocity, here we go with our first match. And without further ado, let's start this off with a bang as the Rated R Superstar, Edge, will take on the former Velocity World Champion in AJ Styles in a number one contenders match for Kenny Omega's Velocity World Heavyweight Champion. Who will win between these two legends? Let's find out.
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
So here we have a matchup against two generational talents. Obviously we know AJ, indie darling. Done it, good. Been there, done it, got the t-shirt. Edge, been there, done it, got the t-shirt. We know these men's backstories. We know where they've come from. We know the journey they've got up to this point. But only one can become the Velocity World Champion #1 contender. And so far, AJ Styles is the man climbing up to the top rope and hitting Edge with a crossbody. Pin attempt here. 1, 2, no. Kick out there from AJ Styles. So Kenny Omega victorious. Big line salt there off the middle rope there from AJ Styles. Kenny Omega obviously victorious last week against Bobby Lashley in his main event matchup. Bobby Lashley has said he's taking some time to reflect on his loss, as AJ Styles really working in the arm here of Edge. Now hitting him with a phenomenal blitz. Boom! There we go. AJ firing on all cylinders here. Looking for that 450. Edge managing to get out of the way. Edge being the phenomenal. Sorry, not the phenomenal. The ultimate opportunist. Former Money in the Bank winner in his own right. But right now on the back burner here, as AJ Styles is really taking it to the Rated R Superstar. And now Edge firing back here on all cylinders. This is what we like to see. Two men putting their bodies, their careers on the line. All for the chance to become Velocity World Champion, as Edge hitting AJ Styles with a flurry of moves. Kick out at 2 there from AJ Styles. Too sweet from the crowd. Oh, spear! That quick! That quick! I wasn't expecting that! I wasn't expecting that! No! AJ kicking out! I don't think he was expecting that either. Kick out at 2 there. And now Edge looking for the execution. He's really turned this match around. And now Edge looking for the spear to put... Oh no, Edge! Edge got blocked by Styles. Edge got blocked by Styles. And now here comes Styles. Phenomenal forearm. That's it. Thank you for coming. 1, 2. No! Even Edge kicked out. These guys trying to finish this match as soon as possible. Being as though Money in the Bank is this week, this episode. Calf crusher attempt by AJ. Rope break there from Edge. Again, smart wing awareness there. But being as though Edge and AJ could possibly have a Money in the Bank match, title match, sorry, this week, it makes sense to finish the match as quick as you can, so you don't waste as much energy, so you're fresh against Kenny Omega. Obviously Kenny Omega is not here tonight. He's taking a rest, seeing who his opponent is for the championship match on Sunday. So you want to finish this match as quick as possible, so again you can regain all your strength, heal up, make sure you're 100% for the match on Sunday. So it makes sense with AJ hitting Edge with a phenomenal forearm. Edge hitting AJ with a spear and trying to finish this match as quick as possible. Edge there with a middle rope bulldog. Here we go. Cover from Edge. No, kick out there from AJ Styles. Again, comment in the comment section below. Who do you want to win this match? Who are your predictions for this episode? AJ Styles or Edge? I want to know in the comments. It's Edge now going a bit dirty, perhaps. We know Edge is not somebody who strays away from bending the rules here. As now Edge trying to put it back. And here we go. Submission attempt there from Edge. Knee on the back. Face crank. As you can see, it's very difficult for AJ to breathe. Massive strain on the lower back and the neck. Now Edge again going back to that head. And I think Edge is through playing around here. Edge looking for the spear. Second time's a charm. There we go. Referee cover. 1, 2, 3. And with a bloody face, Edge is victorious. Kenny Omega, have a look. This is your new #1 contender, the Rated R Superstar, Edge. I'm pretty sure this will be a banger of a main event match. Edge versus Kenny Omega for the Velocity World Championship. But keep your eyes peeled as we have another number one contendership match next, as 8 women will go head to head to find out who is the number one contender for the Evolution Championship. Stay tuned, it's coming up next. The Evolution Champion Becky Lynch has been on an absolute roll as of late, as last week she defeated the Pride fighter Sonya Deville to retain the Evolution Championship. Now 8 more women will once again try and step up to the plate to dethrone the man. But before they do that, they must take on each other for a Battle Royal match to determine the new number one contender for the Evolution Championship. Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Kaylee Ray, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Io Shirai, Toni Storm and Sasha Banks will all compete to have that prestigious honour. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big 8-woman tag. 8-woman tag, 8-woman battle royal. Gosh, I'm frazzled after that last match. Air raid siren there from Io Shirai. Big takedown there from Bayley. All of these women vying for an opportunity to become the Evolution Champion. Oh, and Io Shirai is the first one to go. Clever stuff there from Toni Storm. And making sure everybody knows that she's the one who got the first elimination of the match. And she's just taking a timeout in the corner there. Bayley hitting Kaylee Ray with a big move. And look at that. She tried to execute a move there, Toni Storm. Bayley cut her right off. Again, all of these women having pedigree in wherever they've been. Former women's champions in their respective brands. NXT Women's Champions, NXT UK Women's Champions. We have 2 of the first ever Women's Tag Team Champions here in this match. We have decorated champions. Charlotte Flair being a 13-time world champion. Bayley, the first ever Grand Slam champion. First ever Miss Money in the... No, was the first person to hold all the championships and the Money in the Bank at once. Correction there. As here comes Toni Storm. Could she be looking for another elimination? She does. Kaylee Ray is eliminated. Second elimination for Toni Storm. Looking very strong here. As here she goes, snapmare. Drop kick to Sasha Banks. In the meantime, Bianca Belair just got a dragon screw from Bayley. And here comes Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. Enziguri from Rhea Ripley. Mat slam there by Sasha Banks. And 3 of the 4 horsewomen looking in charge here tonight. Running power slam there from Rhea Ripley in the far corner of the screen. Don't forget to comment who you think is going to be the victor of the match. Who's your fan favourite? Who's your least favourite? Who do you want to see in the future championship opportunity? These are all very interesting points to make. As here comes Toni Storm. Toni Storm is gone. Rhea Ripley eliminating her fellow Australian countrywoman. Charlotte trying to capitalise, and Sasha Banks could be going. Sasha Banks is gone.
Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
Bianca could be the next to go. No, Bayley missing her opportunity there. Or maybe not. Bayley eliminates Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. And now we are down to 3. Charlotte Flair, neck breaker. Rhea Ripley doesn't look like she's getting up anytime soon. Oh no, wait, she's just regaining consciousness now. I think she got knocked out. As here comes Bayley. Bayley! And now we're down to 2. Who's it gonna be? Rhea Ripley or Bayley? Who's gonna represent the Evolution division? Who's gonna take it to Becky Lynch at Money in the Bank? Only time will tell. As here comes Rhea Ripley. Perhaps looking for the prison trap. No. Another power slam there. Again, the power game of Rhea Ripley. It's something to behold. I'll tell you that now. As here comes Rhea Ripley. Taking Bayley to the ring. And what's she going to do here? Looking to try and take Bayley out the old-fashioned way. Can she do it? Yes, she can! Rhea Ripley is your new #1 contender for the Evolution Championship. She will go one-on-one with Becky Lynch. And look how much it means to her. Look how much it means to her to be the #1 contender. What a hell of a match that's going to be at Money in the Bank. But we now turn our attention to our cruiserweight bout as Santos Escobar of Legado del Fantasma goes up against our cruiserweight champion, Kushida.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Cruiserweight Championship.
You heard the man. This next match is about to be for the Cruiserweight Championship as the challenger, the #1 contender, leader of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, will go one-on-one in an exhibition match with the submission specialist, the time skipper himself, Kushida, the Cruiserweight Champion. This is about to be, no pun intended, a Cruiserweight classic. Let's head down to the ring and let's see who is the winner of this match. No pun intended, but this here is a Cruiserweight classic. Santos Escobar and Kushida, both former champions in their own right in the Cruiserweight division. Let's not put that to the side. But here we have Santos Escobar, leader of Legado del Fantasma. Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza have both been banned from ringside, by the way. That's why Santos Escobar has been the man to go out on his own. But now we'll see who's the best of the Cruiserweights. Kushida versus Legado del Fantasma. Hoverboard lock versus Phantom Driver. Who will come out on top? There's only one way to find out. Here we go. Both men getting ready to put on an absolute banger of a match. Here we go. Santos looking to try and take control early on. German suplex to start things off. And making sure the crowd knows who the man is of the Cruiserweights. But you shouldn't take too much time here, as now Kushida grabs control of the neck. Takes him to the corner. Chop in the corner. Big forearm to the throat. And now stomping out Escobar in the corner. Again, it speaks for itself. Their resumes speak for themselves. Well-travelled superstars. Stars of Japan, Mexico. This is truly an international bout for the ages. As there goes Kushida working on the arm. Of course, his signature move, the hoverboard lock. But getting a bit ruthless there. Curb stomps to the chest. And now here we go, armbar. And this is what Santos Escobar's got to be very careful about. That Kushida doesn't expose his arms to lock in that hoverboard lock. As we know, not many people have escaped that alive. Big spine buster from Santos Escobar. What about that? That's the way to turn the tables in a match. Big splash off the middle rope. Again, referee cover. One. Kick out at one. What I love about Cruiserweight wrestling so much is that it doesn't have to be flippy stuff all the time. You have some amazing technicians who wouldn't be able to show off their power against heavyweight competitors. So to have that, you know, the mat technicians, the high flyers, the strikers in their own division, making sure they put on the best show they can for you guys. I love this about Cruiserweight Wrestling so much. And it's an honor to bring the Cruiserweight division back to velocity. Poison Rana there from Escobar. And now he's climbing to the top rope. Big splash. And I think there, leg drop there from Escobar, but I think Kushida's bleeding. We might need to get a doctor out here. But never mind, Kushida's still carrying on. Clotheslines. Sweep the legs. Here comes Kushida. Here comes Kushida. Fisherman Buster. Oh, Escobar. Escobar, what's he looking for here? Oh! I don't know what to call that. I don't know what to call that. But it almost got him the win. What a move there from Escobar. And now perhaps looking for the Phantom Driver. He's looking for it. Phantom Driver. Could we have a new champion? 1, 2, 3. We do. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Cruiserweight champion. The first title change. The first title change. Ladies and gentlemen, your new Cruiserweight champion, the leader of Legado del Fantasma, Kushida. And as we can see, Kushida walking away, not happy at all. Not happy at all. But ladies and gentlemen, the action continues as we move on to our next match.